Monday, December 3rd, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 2018. Guys, over the last few weeks, we've received several. I'm just going to share a few examples. Pictures of different types of triangles, triangle crafts that people have seen in the sky. This example here we're looking at is from Melbourne, Florida. When I converted it under a different type of lighting and color, this is just a different filter, you can see what looks like two crafts, not just one but two. Maybe this one is part of something bigger, and that's kind of what I see here, but definitely one for sure, possibly two. Gentleman from Switzerland sent these in. He sent in several pictures of what he was describing as a large triangular craft high in the sky above Switzerland. This was taken by Colin just a couple of weeks ago. All of these are from the ground. Here's another picture from New Mexico of what looks like a big triangle in the sky. Early one morning on October 29th, this is what I saw. This is a drawing I made of what I saw, and I did this drawing the very same morning when I came inside. I was outside early that day. It was still dark. When I saw this thing, all I had time to do was look at my phone, and it was 5:18 a.m. This was moving from east to west, and that's what I saw. That was the moon. If it hadn't have been for the moonlight, I probably wouldn't have seen that because it blended in so well with the night sky. It was slightly tilted towards me, which gave me a look at the top of this thing. And again, I only saw it briefly for maybe 2.5 seconds. There were red circular lights / windows on the top of this thing. I doubt if they were lights because I don't think that these things advertise. I was probably looking at the inside of this craft. It was huge. I don't even know how big to describe this thing. All I know is it was extremely big, and it made no sound. And it went through the sky very, very fast. But I've seen something similar to all of these examples on a satellite this morning, of all places, and I wasn't looking for it. And let me show you the satellite. It's at the website, MrMBB333.com. It's right here. This website is always linked below in every description box of each video. If you go to the website, scroll down to the right-hand side, look for the Earth Goes East tab, and it says in color in parentheses. If you click on that, it takes you to the latest image of planet Earth in color from the Goes East satellite, and this is of the Western Hemisphere. I come here every day, sometimes multiple times a day. Today, however, I saw something unique. In fact, I saw two things that I couldn't identify. What you do when you come here, click on the image. It takes you to a different window, and it's got excellent clarity. Go over it, and it magnifies it. So you can see in the upper northeast, the lights are coming on as nightfall is starting to come across North America. This morning when I looked at it, it was a complete opposite. Daylight was coming across North America, but this is what we're looking at now. And what I want to show you is a screenshot of what I observed this morning here in the Eastern Pacific and over here in the Western Atlantic. Let me take you to the screenshot. And it's hard not to see what I saw. It was very obvious. See right there? You got it. It's one of those triangles, visible from space. We see these things from, there it's kind of pixelated. Let me back out a little bit right here. What I do is put this through different filters, and it's very, very easy to see. And then there was something over here that, again, I don't know what it was. It just didn't look like the normal, sky and ocean and land that I normally see. And I come here for the view, guys. That's the best view in town. No doubt about it. That's the best seat in the house. That's just an awesome perspective of planet Earth. But here's the video I made, and I took what I found, ran it through different filters, different color combinations, and it definitely pulls it forward. There's definitely something there that's triangle shaped. No doubt about it. It's right there. I come here every day, like I said, multiple times a day. I've never once seen anything like that on here. Of course, I really haven't been looking. That there just kind of stuck out. I was not looking for anything. Here's some examples, like I've already showed you, of triangle, boomerang type things that I know for a fact are real. I've seen that myself. I've seen many reports at New Force of people saying that they've seen these things. Some of them are the very same type of description that I drew, with the red dull lights on it. Here I compare it to what the gentleman in New Mexico took a picture of, and as you can see, I drew this back in October. He sent this picture in about a week ago, and they do have similarities. I just put the pictures both vertical just for perspective purposes. But I'm going to get to the object in the East Pacific Ocean, and you'll see, here it is. See the triangle right there? Looks just like that. I mean, it's hard not to see. This is a different filter here. There's the object. And there's the one from New Mexico. They look very similar. This is another filter here. You can see the object. It looks like, to me, if I had to guess, this would be the front. This is the back. It's moving this direction. And the dark under this type of filter setting, the dark represents light. And in this position, the sun is over here. The sun is shining this direction. So that would be light, and this would be dark. And this would be the front, this would be the back. If that, in fact, is what it is. And I think that's what we're looking at here. And you can see it here in this perspective. Definite triangle. I don't think it's any type of collection of clouds. Clouds don't work in sharp angles like that. Here's another look here, and again, I think this is the front. That's light reflecting off of this side, and this is the back. That back reminds me of what the gentleman saw over in Switzerland. There were features on the back of this craft under different types of filters that showed up much clearer than what you see here. But it looks like there's drag, some sort of wind movement pulling those clouds up and behind that big giant vessel. That's what this looks like out in the Eastern Pacific Ocean. This was this morning, December 3rd, 2018. This was around 9 a.m. my time. And again, you can see the triangle. It looks like it's moving this direction, which would be to the southwest. Looks very similar to that picture right there. Art took from New Mexico. Very similar. Here's another good look at it here. And once again, dark is light under this filter. Dark is light, light is dark. So back, side, side, front. And again, I wasn't looking for anything like that, guys. I come here strictly for the view. That's a phenomenal view of Earth. There's a pretty good look at it right there as well. It's like something in the sky. It's even a different color than the clouds and the ocean. So that was over here in the East Pacific off of the coast of South Central America. Then over here, something just didn't fit in with the rest of the clouds. Don't know what it is. All I know is it's perfectly round. Everything else is very, very random. And you'll see. Maybe it's a balloon. It's hard to tell. I mean, the object itself isn't difficult to see. It's right there. It's just, what are we seeing? Is this a balloon? Is this some sort of a orb? I don't know. I've never seen anything quite like this on here before. Here's a good look at it here in, I think this is negative or X-ray format. And you can see there's something perfectly round there. Could be a big balloon. I don't know, but that's out over the ocean. That's not over land. That's over water. Here's another look at it here. This is under what's called the hard light filter, and that makes it extremely bright. And you can see it's perfectly round or near perfectly round. That's not land. So two things on the same morning, and generally I don't see anything on this instrument that isn't easily identifiable. In fact, I come here mainly for the view, guys. It's a spectacular view of planet Earth. And here's another look at it here. That's where it's at with respect to the position next to Brazil, out off the coast. That's out over water. That thing is right there. So don't know what it is. Could be some sort of a large balloon, Who knows? But this thing here is definitely some sort of a triangle. At least that's how I perceive this thing. That would be the back. This would be the front. Huge triangle off the coast of South Central America, December 3rd, 2018. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a super day and be safe out there.